Oh boy. Here we go. Should probably check the settings to make sure I'm all good on everything. Let me see. Put this over here. Man, this is like what you should do before you go live, right? That's okay. I'm waiting for you guys to come in here anyway. So you'll let me know when I'm in here, right? When you guys get here. All right, it's all good. Everybody. I love watching lives and doing a lot of lives. So I just want to sit here and talk, see what's up. Just hang out, say hi to everybody. He says I'm going to do orders, but I'm not going to do orders. We all know that. Silly. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, appreciate everybody hopping in. How we doing? Josh, Green Shiz, what's up, man? Poke Department Store, hello. Sam at Blues Card Shop, how we doing? Hello. Thanks for hopping in. Just everybody's all here. Open some Dom Remastered, man. If I had it, next week we're going to open some stuff. It'll be cool. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Sorry, Shiny Sand Slash is here. Free code cards? I'm not even opening. I mean, I guess I could give away code cards, but I don't have things to open. I'm sorry. Timon says, what's up, player? Hey. I bought 2 more Charizard UPCs. Am I crazy? No, you're not crazy. Like, why would you be crazy? It's a great product. Totally not. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you got them for, a good deal. Why not? Stay in there. Phil, how we doing? Says my background's on point. I mean, I tried, it's either a fake background of the store shelf or it's a cute little, like, fireside thing that's on a loop for 2 hours on YouTube. So that's what we went with. Something crazy might happen in the middle of it, and it's just like planted there as like a deep fake. But it'll probably be fine. What's the big deal? It'll be fine. Nothing wrong. Boondog's in here. How we doing? I'm good, man. Just hanging out, seeing what you guys want to throw at me. Questions. See what's up. How y'all feeling? Market's insane. Pokemon's crazy. Magic is gonna have a hell of a next week. So that's neat. I mean, just we got a lot of stuff going on, so we'll see what's up. Jake said, am I in Ohio? I'm definitely not in Ohio. There's far too much stuff that is beautiful to be Ohio. But yeah, appreciate you guys hopping in. Can we talk about the last video that I did? I'm kind of not feeling it. I'm feeling real bad about it. I thought it was a great video. I thought it was really neat. Gave some awesome examples of like speccing on cards, and it is one of the worst performing videos I've done in a very long time. So that's crazy and goofy. So interesting. But I guess I have to just keep pumping out continual videos about Evolving Skies and Moonbron and all that crap just to get people to keep watching. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. So cool. Josh is here. Camper thoughts on the My Hero Academia TCG? Is that still a thing? No, I think they are doing a Villains is the next one that comes out. And I think it's comes out very, very soon. So it'll be cool. It's just, yeah, it's not a great card. What do you even call it? The game that it's in a larger scale game, and it's the universe is it's just not a good game that it's based off of. If they would have just made their own like standalone and not made it like the universal thing, it would have been maybe cool. But it's fine. People buy it and they think it's cool because it's My Hero stuff. But I still have like the boxes of stuff on my shelf that I haven't been able to sell for 4 months from the last set. So that's neat. That's cool. But yeah, I just don't see it doing a whole lot. It's not it'll exist. You know, they'll probably make some more editions of it. If you like the series, it might be a cool thing to pick up and collect. But other than that, yeah, man, it's I don't know if it's like super interesting for a lot of people, but it is fun. It's a cool thing to all these IPs are getting all kinds of crazy editions and making their own TCG and stuff, and it's just some of them, no matter how strong the IP is, are gonna just miss the mark or make something that is not desirable. So it's how it's gotta be. I'm going to pop open the live chat on my own account so I can actually read the chat, because the chat in Streamlabs is lagging. So let's not do that, and I'm just gonna go on the main channel. So it's gonna be we won't be in sync anymore, but it's fine. We'll get there. What else we got? Yeah, My Hero, obviously super popular. It's no One Piece, but definitely super strong anime property. There's a lot you can do with it. It'd be really cool if it was unique and had unique designs and specialized art that's not just straight from the anime. Like cool artists, like actual drawings. That'd be cool. But it is what it is. Boondock says he loved that video about specking on cards. Okay, thank you. Validation is nice. Thank you. Josh asking if I'm going to Orlando Collecticon. Probably not. Just because I got a lot of employees apparently that also have things to do in February. We're going to be really short staffed, and yeah, I probably won't make it to Orlando. Unfortunately, it sucks. I'd like to go. I was wanting to go, for sure. But not going to look like I'm going to be able to make it. So that's a bummer. Pick the Plane saying Scarlet Violet is starting to look cool. Yeah, so the arts, alt arts, they're printing more. Wow, who would have thought? The most popular part of the TCG in the past 2 years, and people think it's really cool, and they're super expensive. Wow, who would have thought they would have kept doing it? Yeah, it's no surprise there. I think it's cool that they're continuing the same thing. Obviously, it's not going to be the same kind of feel, but I love the different designs. Love the Pokemon world on a card, as opposed to just a Pokemon throwing a punch or something silly. I like the environments and the really cool looking stuff. So I think it's neat. I think it's really cool. But yeah, obviously Scarlet and Violet, they're spoiling stuff now for the first set. They're going to make the second set very soon, and then they're going to combine them together for the English set. So this is only half of the alts that we're even going to be getting. So yeah, we'll get more. I'm not worried about it. TCG Bolt Kings is in here. Java Akuma's in here. Man, hell yeah. Happy to see you all. Appreciate you. Antonio says, what do you think about Pokemon addressing the Pokemon shortage? And they said that they're going to print to demand as soon as possible. I did not see that. Is that somewhere I can read right away? I'd love to see. I have not seen that. If that's something that's said recently, cool. That's obviously very good. It's a cool thing. Card Palace. When you sell cards on eBay, do you list your cards, auction, or buy it now with best offer? Best offer is a trap. Don't post anything with the best offer. I think it's silly. Because if you have any price out there and you have best offer turned on, you're just going to sell at the best offer. Somebody's just going to be offering you just silly, stupid prices for 90% of the time. Until somebody comes along and like, hey, how about $5 off? And at that point, why don't you just turn those off and just be like, just price it that way if you want to like really actually sell it. You know, I just, or you know, do the research and look it up and be like, hey, look, if I really want to sell it, let's sell it at the, you know, at the lowest one that's out there, or you know, lower than the one that's out there by a little bit, or if you don't want to sell it right away and you're okay with just getting some eyes on it and getting some interest on it, just list it for a buy it now. I mean, that's I don't really fall into the people that think that the best offers turned on is a good thing. It's like I said, most of the time you're gonna get like fake, silly offers, so it's not worth it to me. We only do buy it now unless it's been in the store, I mean, you know, online for a long time, and we just want to, you know, move it through. We'll do auctions and just whatever goes, it goes. But most of the time, we're just selling. I'm just gonna sell it at, put it up for buy it now at a decent price and let it roll. We're moving a lot of Magic cards that way, things that we've had just for forever. So we're just trying to sell through them and trying to kind of move them off for whatever we can. Cards that are damaged, that you need like good pictures of, or you know, there's miscuts and weird stuff like that. Like we have some cards that had like some doodles and stuff from like way back in the day for Magic, and they had like song lyrics on them, and they had like different arts and somewhat offensive drawings on them. You know, just like weird stuff that like teenagers or, you know, 20-somethings would have put on a card, and just, yeah, they just had them in their collections, and then whoever had that went and just sold it off. So yeah, that's kind of stuff where we put on eBay most of the time. And then I got slabs up there. I have a lot of slabs to go and put up there actually, but I haven't yet. So it's on the things to do, you know, it's on the list. It's just on the list. Michael Lawrence says, I expected Hidden Fates to be higher in value with the rest of Sun and Moon skyrocketing. Hidden Fates is an interesting thing to just talk about in general, you know? God, I remember so many people when that set came out, people that I had not seen in my store for a very, very long time, or people that, you know, just never had any inkling to collect Pokemon. When that set came out, there's people that got a lot of people into collecting Pokemon cards. You know, a lot of Gen 1ers, a lot of cool shiny versions of them, and the full arts, and you know, stuff that looks really good. I mean, it was a crowd pleaser for, you know, what we look at now and think of is relatively tame. And then, you know, you have Shining Fates that is coupled with it, and Shining Fates was just not it, Chief. So Hidden Fates is interesting. Obviously, super stonky, did really well. Into the Boom, it was lagging just because they hit us that last little bit of ETBs. And it's weird. Like, I can get like Shining Fates ETBs, I can get them, but they're like $50 from distribution. I can get like Celebrations ETBs, $70 a box. Yeah, I can get them. It's just like, it's the same thing with how Hidden Fates was, is that distribution was having them, and they had them at like, I remember I paid $120 in ETB, I think, from distribution the last time I was able to get Hidden Fates. That tells you, like, you know, and we'd be flip, you know, I'd sell them for like $160 or something, you know, something probably in that range, real close. I'm not making like a ton of money, and that's kind of like what distribution does now. They just crank up the price, because what are you gonna do? Not sell it? What are you gonna do? Not buy it because there's plenty of people that want to buy it? That's the thing. That's the problem with distribution. The gap between profit is just shrinking all the time. Same thing with the booster boxes, not being able to get booster boxes. A lot of places are doing deals and, like, you know, saying, hey, this is how many packs are in it, this is the price per pack, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, just any sort of way to just to make more profit on their end, and anything that was profitable for game stores. Anyway, they can just take a chunk of that. Just keep gnawing away at it. Um, it's interesting. It's interesting to watch. Anyways, Hidden Fates. We were talking about Hidden Fates. Point is, the last time it got hit hard. And then now we've had just so much awesome stuff in the past 2 years of just products. Really cool stuff. A lot of focus on that. A lot of people interested in the new stuff. Hidden Fates has kind of been, it's been sleeping. I don't want to say people are sleeping on it because still, for what the MSRP was, it's still super inflated. But you gotta remember, at the time when we were able to get that stuff, and we were paying, like I said, $120 a box from distribution, it's kind of just how prices are about that set. So it's kind of got like the Magic Master set kind of feel to it now, where it's just like it's most of the stuff that would be available for sale, it was paid for at a higher cost, and that's why on the secondary market it's a higher cost, because the people that bought it and have it right now had to pay that much to get it in the first place. So there's not a lot of cycling over, because so many people bought it when it was super high, and they were going up to like 200, 250 a box or whatever they were for a while. And then people have like the price memory of like, Hidden Fates to be, that was like a $250 box. Whatever it's at now, it's going to be a deal, right? So, but all these people are buying that stuff off the market, and then it's just like, it never goes up, because people are stuck holding and saying, I got 150 bucks into this. I can't let it go for whatever. So that's the kind of thing that's going on with Hidden Fates right now. All the stuff that's out there, it was pumped, and people are holding them for too much to let them go for what it is now. And like I said, there's not a lot of eyes on Hidden Fates, so because there's so much cool modern stuff that's way more accessible and cheaper and easier to get. So obviously, it's still a good set. I think it's highly collectible. It will be collectible down the road. But yeah, it's just it had a weird little last little distribution punk that was not in its favor, and I think it's kind of tarnished that entire set for a long time. We'll see how it does. PSA Pikachu's in here. Hello. I know that you're with Rattle, because I remember seeing your stuff all the time. Says, I grew to the point now where I'm ordering 400 booster boxes every release, although it's slowing down in the market, so I'm slowing my growth. Did you order for both your store and online selling? Yeah, obviously us too, right? Like, it used to be you could order and throw like a crazy number, like 500 booster boxes out to every distribution you had, and cross your fingers, and then you'd get like 80 boxes or something, whatever it is. So a lot of that's going on, and obviously now, like Scarlet and Violet, who knows what the allocations are going to be like for that. PSA Pikachu, I don't know what your Crown Zenith was. I got cut on my ETBs, so I'm sure it's like that for a lot of people. So, but yeah, we're scaling back too. Things have changed fundamentally from a distribution aspect, and I'm sure you know, like, if anybody orders from distribution, the past 2 years have modernized, advanced, and kind of brought that very archaic style of, hey, throw a number and you get what you get. It's a lot more of like competition for one thing, but also like you get notifications when things go up for pre-release, and before the window's closing, you get an email that says, hey, make sure you get in on this. There's a lot more of modern conveniences that should have been there, but just weren't, because I don't know, like the old way and the old art of doing things. Pokemon and just TCGs in general have really made these companies have to modernize and say, okay, we need a better way to police this, organize this, and divvy it out as effectively as possible. Because now, like a lot of distribution, they will get their big chunk from Pokemon, whatever it is, whatever number is. cut off like 20% of it, and then that's what they send out, and then the other 20% they'll have back in like a reserve, what they call a slush is what it's called. That's their term. I've heard it, but and then they'll just sit on that, and if they maybe messed up and maybe somebody was late and they got them in, good customers they'll take care of and stuff like that. They might be able to take care of, but and then after all that's done, the price for that product immediately goes up to like whatever they can get away with. So the other like 20%, and then basically any sequence restock of that is at a different price. Like $86 is the common like booster box price for most people. For middle to smaller stores, it could be more, but that's basically like the floor of what a lot of booster box prices are right now. But on a restock, it could be 90, it could be 92, it could be 110. I mean, I've bought booster boxes for 160. For Evolving Skies, and I paid last time I bought Brilliant Stars, I paid like 130 a box. So yeah, they're just doing whatever they want at this point, and it's just kind of silly. I don't know what we're doing here, but that's just distribution. But obviously, glass of water been poured on the past couple months and past couple releases of how much people are buying, and people are getting so good and so efficient at just moving things, and people aren't buying packs anymore, they're buying boxes, and they're not buying boxes anymore, they're buying cases. So it's like, how many cases can you give me, and how many cases can you send me, and like duct tape them together so you can save money there, and stuff like that. All these like online sellers, and even like stores like me that can move some stuff online too. Just sell it for whatever you can, just to make a little bit, and then just keep turning. Right? That's the whole thing. That's online business in a nutshell. You get products in, then you send it out, and so long as you're a little bit cheaper than the other guy, you should be getting the sales. Right? That's the idea. So that's what sealed product has turned into. Now we've had the faucet turned off on sealed product, and all these companies that are used to having that revenue and getting that money circulating and churning, they don't have that anymore. And it's an interesting place to be in, especially people that just like unload pallets of sealed product and then dump that pallets of sealed product. What do they do now? It's an interesting time. We were so fast. We turned through Silver Tempest and Lost Origins and all this stuff. We were so efficient turning through this product that we're out of product now. we did it too much and too fast and for too cheap. I gave everybody deals and all these little if you buy case breaks and price breaks and all this stuff. The industry has done it to itself, to where we have both groomed our customers to that type of turn, and the pricing being so low, as low as we can get away with, it still cover all the bills, and we've really tainted everything because people are so used to those low prices, and it's going to be all the more painful for people when we start getting tacked and getting hit with Scarlet Vite's not up for order, but what's a 15% increase on that? Am I going to be paying $95 a booster box? Am I going to be paying $100 a booster box? MSRP on those would be what, $165 at that point? Now it's getting really ouchies. Now you think it's crazy now. At what point is it still worth it? Is really what it comes down to. So there's that. Yeah. Boondock says, I'm at my vacation house in Aspen. Not the case. I wish. It'd be nice. But no, it's not. Great. Cool. Oh boy. I got the classic chat jump, and I saw some spicy takes. I can't wait to get down to those. Okay. Um, Kevin Clear's here. Hello, how we doing? Good to see you. Kyle says, that mean you guys won't be vending at Knoxville Regionals? I don't know if that's to me or if that's somebody else. I don't know what that's about, but I will not be vending. I would like to, but I hear it's so expensive. I hear it's like thousands of dollars to vend a regional. So you have to be ready and like take enough to like cover that and obviously do very well. And I don't know, that'd be really really crazy. Stephen Kassoon, do you think Crown Zenith will be printed to Kingdom Come and booster boxes will be reprinted during the period during Crown Zenith and Scarlet and Violet base? I guess is I'm going to say Crown Zenith is definitely going to be out there. Like, let's not. It's going to be spotty because of just how these special releases work. Like, think back with like Celebrations, Shining Fates, all this stuff. The first couple products that come out to new hot things, the prices for singles are going to be crazy. So that's where people are going to be throwing money. Are people going to be throwing money for Crown Zenith in May when the last of the products come out for those Zacian and Zamazenta boxes and weird stuff like that? Probably not. Or it's going to probably be, cooled down. We'll see how everybody goes through with the product and see how they, people take it and see what prices do. Remember, it's like 70, 80, 90 secret alt arts, basically equivalent cards. Who knows what prices could do? We have to see, pull rates. We got to see what the data is. How many places, might be doing actual like breaking down ETBs and like opening packs for the hits. I don't know. That could be a thing. If these cards are, $10, $20 for some of them, that could definitely be a thing that stores do. But yeah, out of the gate, who knows? It'll probably be crazy. But down the road is when it, we'll see what it actually does. As far as booster boxes, if we were going to get product, I would say through May at this point. I'm sorry, through March at this point. Distribution would have word of it because Pokemon sends out a solicitation, and the distribution tells Pokemon how much they want, right? And sometimes they'll even do that way in advance and be like, hey, we're going to do a run of this. Give us our numbers now so we know how much to print. And then they'll do it. From what I've heard and what I've talked to from distribution, that line of communication hasn't been happening. At least, to their knowledge. Distribution has buyers and they talk to the actual reps for Pokemon, Magic, whatever. But they have heard nothing at the sales level. I'm sure that they're asking in their meetings, hey, what's the deal? So hopefully something's happening, but it takes a while to get going. So at least for the next month, 2 months, this is where we're at. So it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see what booster boxes do. We'll see. Professor Oak was saying that he's gonna give out free hugs in Orlando. So just look for the big, tall, beautiful man in Orlando, Collecticon, and he'll give you a hug. Pretty sick. Old Man Jake's asked, when am I streaming Crown Zenith? Yeah, I have live breaks on the website. If you go to cardinalgaming.com, there's live breaks on the website if you guys want to get into that. They're MSRP right now, but when I go to ship them, you don't have to pay the whatever it'd be it'd be a priority box because it's over £1. So it'd be like what $9-10 at this point to ship something like that. But it'd be first class since I'm only sending you hits, so it'd be cheaper if you want to do it that way. If you want to do that, greatly appreciate it. I will do that as early as possible. I mean, I'd like to do it as soon as possible and have it ready and ready to ship out to you guys as close to a release as possible, so it gets in your hands. I don't want to hold on to your stuff and make you wait. But Yeah, as soon as I can open them, I'll set up a time. And I'll let people know the days and stuff. So if you buy into the opening, I'll give you a heads up. But yes, if you want to participate in that, cardinalgaming.com. Go in and look for the big ETB that says live break over it. You'll see it when you go through the pre-orders. If you want to do that, I appreciate it. And we'll have some fun. And we'll all enjoy it together. So it'll be nice. Brandon Baker says, don't forget to hit the like button. Brandon, just being the best. I appreciate that. Thank you. Video Game Trader says, hope you're having a good 2023 so far. Yeah, that's good. So far, so good. We're doing all right. Josh says, Mason, when are you going to franchise? Man. That's a wild thought. Raisin here. What's up? Is it Blindy Games? It wouldn't be Blindy Games, because that feels like there's a missing letter there. Whichever one, I'm sorry, but let me know. I'm a woodworker and decided to build cabinets to house PCW 5K count boxes for my singles inventory. I did the math, and if it was commissioned for these, I would have to charge $1,500 per cabinet. What do you use? Yeah, we've actually been... I was just yesterday going through IKEA, because there's like game store groups that on Facebook and other places, and people were posting pictures of what they have, and this guy had awesome looking IKEA fixtures, with nice countertops on them, and they have like the easy slide shelves that are basically like you would have in like kitchen cabinets or whatever, that you put like pots and pans on, but they slide out real nice, and they're like the soft close things. It's like, oh man, those are nice. I was fleshing out that, and to hold something like 140,000 cards, it was going to be like close to $3,000, and that's not bad from what I've seen. There's like metal cabinets you can get that were probably about that much to do the same thing, but they just don't exist, and there's a back order of them forever. So they're really hard to get your hands on. The ones that are like really nice to use for like to hold 5-row boxes and stuff like that. So it's rough. It's rough to try to get those. So we said $1,500 per cabinet. Yeah, depends on how much it holds, and I think that's reasonable. It's not bad. What we use now is good old metal wire shelves with 5 rows on them. It's okay. It's not beautiful. It's not a good looking setup. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad looking, honestly. But yeah, it's not great. Not great. Professor Oak says, question, how do we buy hoodies? Hoodies are on the website, cardinalgaming.com. If you go on there, scroll on down to the pre-orders, look for my beautiful face holding a Pokemon mug, and yeah, $25 for these. And this is actually the newest one. The inside is like a nice like fleece to it. They're heavy blend, so they're nice heavy hoodies. And $25 for them, I think, is a bargain. Most places are selling hoodies for what, $35. We used a local place, and they took care of us on them. So it's not about making money off the hoodies. It's basically like just people that want to support us, and people that want to wear a logo and just wear it around. I appreciate it. So we're not gonna like make a ton of money off of you. So that's the idea behind that. But yes, if you go to the website if you want to buy some hoodies, they are in stock and shipping, even though they're in the pre-order thing. I shipped the first load 2 days ago, so they're on their way to those who already ordered. If you want to order one, it'll go out next week. So I appreciate it if you would want to do that. Timo says, you bought 2 Hidden Fate CTBs 18 months ago for $140? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Sounds about right. Kevin Clear, hot dog hoodies incoming? Man. Probably not. That's a little much. Matt Hall says, what do you think of Flesh and Blood? Have you ever played it? I have not played it, but I have seen plenty of people play it. And we sell it. We do we do a lot with it. We're actually doing a pro quest for uh, the qualifier for, what are they called? Callings? The callings? Basically to get an invite to that. So we got that going on this week. So not this week. I'm sorry, this month. So yeah, we do a lot with it. We're doing a 1K for that. If anybody's local and plays Flesh and Blood, again, CardinalGaming.com. You get information if you want to play in a Flesh and Blood 1K event. Come down. There's still spots. It's fun. So if you're in the local area and you're into Flesh and Blood, hell yeah, come on down. Terrence Fox special delivery Charizard card thoughts. Promotion is over. I mean, we will see. Right now, it could be the same thing with booster boxes. Maybe they were so plentiful, people took them for granted. And then when the faucet gets turned off, there's not any more. And then they're like, oh crap. And they start buying them up. We could see it. We could see the run like that. So. Stephen Kizin, unpopular opinion, Hidden Fates is a horrible set. It's fine. Like, it's compared to like what has been being pumped out at such a high quality in the past 2 years. I understand. That's your take for sure. That's not a crazy take at all. Ancient Muse here. What's up? Appreciate you hopping in. Professor Oak dropping the link. Thank you so much, Professor Oak. Appreciate you. Chillfill's here. How we doing? Slush is for customers like Rattle that returns damaged cards. Look, I don't want to like do a Rattle slander thing here. We're not gonna do that. I like Rattle. Rattles, let's not do that. We're good. People talk about Lorcana. I've talked about Lorcana a little bit. I need to do a video. I need to do it. It's they get more information out all the time about it. So we're in like the phase of where I start making a decision whether or not it's something I want to mess with. I talked about it on a couple other lives that I did, but just real quick, we'll do a couple minutes on it. It's from a company that's not well known for TCGs. It's from a board game and puzzle manufacturer called Ravensburger is who's putting it out. A very household name of Ravensburger. But which is, I mean, they have some knowledge of it, but they don't make TCGs, they don't make playing cards, they don't make TCGs cards that I know of. So how it's being produced, the quality that's going to be produced to, I don't know any of that information. It's probably going to be crazy out of the gate. Probably going to be able to keep up with demand. If somebody like Bandai can't keep up with demand with like One Piece and Dragon Ball Super and Digimon and all this stuff, how is this company that is not familiar with it going to keep up with it? It is Disney. They have a bajillion dollars to throw at it if they wanted to. So, but as far as like what it could potentially do, it's too early. Organized play for it, I think, has been announced, but how to do it hasn't been. I haven't looked into it yet, so I got to look into that and get that going, and see if that's something I want to be interested in and supporting. We'll see. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% in on it yet, but the property is good. Obviously, just it has weird stuff that I don't like about it, and it's kind of scaring me, putting me off a little bit. So, PSA Pikachu also uses Southern. Southern is my main as well. They're pretty fair. They are fair, for sure. On the first wave, and even after, the waves afterwards, they're normally pretty good. Yeah, PSA Pikachu, place like Magazine Exchange and place like that. I use Magazine Exchange a lot. I'm not like throwing them under the bus. Friends at Magazine Exchange, if you're watching. I use them for a lot of things on Magazine Exchange. And they're very transparent about the prices. It is what it is. Either you buy it or you don't. But, yes, prices can just go crazy and whatever they can make. Mert says, I can't join filling out a wedding registry for my fiance. With the fiance. Unfortunately, no booster boxes at Macy's. Yeah, that's not gonna be on. Not gonna be able to put that on the list, unfortunately, which is a bummer. That would be cool though, Mertz, if you just put like, hey, just here's a booster box collector basket here. Just dump booster boxes or booster packs in here. That'd be kind of a funny thing. So he drops down a gift, and then the husband goes over and just tosses booster packs into a basket for you. That'd be something. That'd be cool. PSA Pikachu, I've always looked up to you. Oh, what? Come on. Look, you're doing better than me. You're doing great. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, PSA Pikachu. Reach out, talk. I mean, I like talking to other owners, so if you want to ever talk about anything, reach out. You can hit me at mason@cardinalgaming.com. Go to the Discord, hit me up in there. I'm in Rattle's Discord if you're in Rattle's Discord. Just, look for me. And if you want to talk, always willing. Always down to talk to people. Antonio says, if you check Pokemon support, they talk about printing more. It was updated 4 hours ago. Okay, interesting. Neat. Professor Oak just dropping more links just because he's awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Oak. You're the best. This is the Mason alt art background? Yeah, it's true. It's true. Should I get the Moonbryon stance picture? Should I put that on a card? See if I can get that commissioned somewhere. Derek Lavender's here. What's good? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in. Ancient View says, celebrations. We're going to talk celebrations? Okay, let's talk celebrations. Again, I can get ETBs for $70 a box from distribution. They're out there. But, yeah, I'm not. Even if I can sell them for like 90 or 100 bucks. Feels bad, right? But yeah, Celebrations is pretty much donezo. I think Celebrations is going to age very well. Yeah. Celebrations is going to age very well. Oh, Oak's pushing the, he's pushing the ETB live breaks too? My man, look at you. Jordan? Hello? Appreciate you hopping in. Anubriate? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. Oh, it says Gary. Hi, Gary. He says, how is the Middletown location going? I haven't seen players in the store. I live play area is small. Yes. Yes, it's fine. Middletown is, the people around it are, we get regulars now, and we get people stopping in every weekend and checking us out and seeing what's new. Yeah, it takes a while to build a base up for wherever you are, even if you have an established base already. Like our first location, our original location, it's been there for 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in May. So people are used to it being there. People automatically know Cardinal's right there. We're like a community staple right there, right? So people know they can stop in any given weekend and look for nerdy things and have fun, enjoy themselves, and talk to other nerdy people and hang out and have fun. That's awesome. In this area, we haven't developed that type of regular basis yet. And I've talked about this in other lives too, but growing a player base, you kind of need a core group of people to say, hey, yes, we want to play here. We're going to come here, rain or shine, hell or high water. This is going to be our store. And then, that's how you build a base up for a game, right? And I have plenty of people that hop in and say, bring their stuff and want to sit down and play on like Friday nights, Saturday nights, and they're playing, whatever game they want to play. And maybe like a group of 2 people come in, and then they'll be like, oh crap, there's nobody here. That sucks. And then they'll leave. And then like half an hour later, 2 more people will come in and be like, oh crap, no one's here, and leave again. It's just like they're just missing each other in the times, and if they would just all meet at the same time and get that, like I said, the core group of people hanging out and just like clockwork here every week. That's what the story needs, and all the TCGs to make everything just click, and so there's always a community here. On Friday nights, you can go to the old location, and you're gonna find people to play. On Saturday nights, you're gonna find people to play. On Thursday nights for Pokemon, you're gonna find people there to play. You're gonna find me there to play. So on Sundays here at Middletown, yeah, there's people at if you play Pokemon, Sunday's the day. I'm here. A bunch of people are here. I max out the play space that we have over here for Pokemon on Sundays. Most nights. So it takes a while to build that group of core people up, and then like I said, to get people coming in and doing it and making it a routine. That's what you need to start a player base. Then once you have a player base, people that keep showing up and having fun, and I can more readily say, when people walk in and say, yes, there will be people here, guarantee it, on Wednesday night, whatever night it is, doing this, and then those people can show up, meet new people, have a good time, and then they become part of the core, right? And then, so there's just like another link in the chain of people that are helping and supporting and growing a player base. That's what you need. You need people linking up together at the same time, and then you have like a chain of people that you can rely on, and really makes a strong base for people to play. It just takes a while. It takes a while to do that. Remy says, "Are you hiring at the New Cut location? Emailed a resume and haven't heard anything." Yeah, when we go to hire, we like store the resumes up, and then we go back to those, and when we go to hire somebody, and we go through them, just whenever we need to hire somebody, and then we'll reach out if somebody looks good to us. So once that happens, it'll be we'll go through them, and we'll see. We'll make a pool of people that we think would be a good candidates, and reach out to those. Collector Art House says, "Is that a green screen behind you?" Yes, it is. It is a green screen. Jordan says, "Live break tonight, man. I'd like to. I'd like to do some live breaks, and just maybe on Saturdays just hang out and do some breaks. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Throw them off the website, and just people just know if you buy something off the website, it's gonna be a live break, and it'll be cracked. Whatever. It'll be fun. I think it'll be really cool. I want to do it. It just takes I gotta have product to do it, for one thing, and then just getting the routine of people that know to do that. I think it'd be fun. No pressure, and just hang out and crack some cards. It'd be nice. Swami's here. Hello. Appreciate you stopping in, my good friend. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Like, God, how many people are here? 114 people listening to me talk about absolutely nothing. Man, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Chillphil is concerned about the cat because the cat hasn't moved. I mean, it's hanging out. It's having a good time. It's nice and warm. We're good. Video Game Trader says, "We just got 2 from the same company TCG player uses. They are nice." Yeah, I was looking into those, and there was like the support thing that's on the website is super old. It's from 2020, so the price is like $1,300 for these metal cabinets. And God, if they're still that price, that is an amazing price for what's out there. I'm sure they're like at least double that now. But Video Game Trader, if you have like a link to that you can get now, let me know, please. Send me an email or whatever you got to do. So I would love to buy some nice metal ones and then not have to worry about IKEA being out of stock of everything. Thomas Bennett, appreciate you on the super chat with no message. There's no message at all. Just give me $5. What What a guy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. You don't have to throw like money. I'm just hanging out. We're having a good time. I'm off the clock. You know, this is on my own free time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Went to the bottom again. Sorry. Yes, video game trader. Yes. Please let me know. Like, what's the deal on those? I would love to get some. Yes, blindy. Thank you. You're legally blind. Well, awesome of you to not that keep you, and that you're still gaming and having a good time. That's awesome. Jackson says, "How do you feel about Dominaria Remastered?" It could be the best set that is not a master set, although it's kind of like a master set remaster. I mean, it's basically a master set. It could be the best product, and like a sorry to game stores, and the best product that we've had in a very, very long time. Yes, it is phenomenal. It looks very good. We ordered very heavily into it, knowing that it's going to be good. So hopefully it does very well for us, and I can afford a cabin like this if it does. That's definitely not true, but yes, hopefully it's a good set. I would love it to be a good draft experience for people to come in and just draft and have fun, and for people to buy packs and be able to not feel like they got taken for a ride, and prices stay healthy. And I just want a good set that doesn't just go to zero in the next 2 weeks. That'd be like, that's all I want. That's all I want is just a good, nice set that I can lean on, and I can sell packs here and there for the next 2-3 months. That'd be awesome if I could do that. We'll see. Gaming Bear says Ravensburger is promoting through one of my distributors. Yeah, I think they are going distribution. I don't know which distribution it is, so if you want to throw that out there and tell me who is for sure going to carry it, I would love to know. Opinionated bystander, when will LGS realize Wizards of the Coast Hasbro doesn't want them as customers? They do a lot for us to not want that, if that's the case. they throw a lot of cool, awesome stuff that way. So, Wizards of the Coast does help us out a lot and give us a lot of free stuff. So it's pretty nice. Say what you want about Hasbro, but their LGS division and the people that support organized play for Wizards of the Coast does as much as they can, and I appreciate it. They don't have to. Chill Phil says no rattle slander here. Card Palace says, regarding One Piece booster boxes, have you heard that the first print wave has errors that will be fixed for Wave 2 release? Wouldn't that possibly make Wave 1 booster boxes possibly like a first edition? It would, for sure, but what are they going to do? Get more expensive? Like, like, you can't find them anyways. What are they, $200 a box now or something silly? Like, what? It's getting silly. I mean, you're looking at $30 boxes, potentially, in the next, by the end of the month, maybe? I don't see how or why that wouldn't be the case for how popular this is. So, but yeah, I don't think we need more reasons to make One Piece booster boxes go up in price. Ancient Mew asks, "What's my favorite Christmas movie?" My favorite Christmas movie, and possibly one of my favorite movies of all time, is It's a Wonderful Life. It is a movie that is timeless and is relatable. the older you get, and the situations in the movie is very reminiscent of times now. And like I said, it's timeless. It's timeless, so it applies no matter what. Just any adult can watch that movie and be like, shit, that been there, you know, and kind of same situation. So it's yeah, it's just a great timeless movie that is holiday themed, definitely. But yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure. Tommy's here. What's up, man? Happy New Year. Happy New Year's to you. Thanks for hopping in. Cody Snyder says, "Hi Mason, did you get the Paldean collection boxes in? We ordered 12 cases and received 0. I did order some. Mine were delayed. I didn't get them shipped for this weekend. I should be getting them Monday. But yeah, I think they once people found out that those promos are silver bordered, I think people were a lot more interested in them all of a sudden. So that's good. But yeah, mine were delayed too. JP watches things. I've never caught you live before. Great to see. Always get so much out of your videos. Appreciate what you're doing. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I put a lot into the last couple videos, and I'm glad people are enjoying them. It means a lot. I appreciate everybody like sharing them around and talking about them. I would love like responses and stuff like that. If anybody like has a thought, yeah, I'd love to like talk more to people about that. Hustle and Sew. Love all your insightful videos about LGS owner. Truly shows the full spectrum of the hobby to a casual collector. Keep up the good work. Excited for Crown Zenith. Same. Hopefully you are too. I mean, I am, and I'm excited that you are too. Crown Zenith is going to be great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, Cody, yeah. We have a Discord too. Discord, oh, it's not in this description, but for all the other videos, it's in the description, so. Ooh, Oak deleted a message. What is it? What could it say? Oh. Yeah. I see. Fair enough. Moving on. Thomas Bennett just sold a bit of my collection and wanted to start off my own little shop, but I think I need an LLC for access to distribution. Absolutely, you need a business license. They will ask for that for sure. For Pokemon, you do not need a brick and mortar. You can be online only. But for Magic stuff, you need to be a actual brick and mortar for distribution to send you anything. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think you don't have to have a storefront. Yeah, I think Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't care. Wizards does. Mug's real. How long do you think Pokemon bulk will stay low? Man, maybe with all these booster boxes gone, bulk will start going up, and we'll just stonk out crazy, and I'll be getting 10 cents per card on this stuff very, very soon. Wouldn't that be great? And TCG Bulk Kings responded to Pokemon Bulk. TCG Bulk Kings watches bulk market probably as well as anybody. I take what they say as being pretty good source. So, yes, there is a lot of big stores out there. Your Troll Toads, your Safari Zones. Even if you want to throw like Danny Phantom in there, but probably to a lesser extent. Those companies, as long as they have an outlet for that stuff, they'll buy more. If they want to buy more, they have to be more aggressive with their prices, and then they'll battle it out. And then that tide will raise everybody up. So yeah, it is basically a lot riding on that, and then they have to offload it too. If they don't do it in their own randomized packs, they'll ship it off to MJ Holdings so they can make their mystery cubes that sell for $30 for no reason. But that's how it goes. We can just we'll just send Joseph to the Shadow Realm there. We'll just Rhino Salat, have you ever sold single packs online? And would you suggest sending PWE? A single pack in a PWE? No, don't do that. I would not. A lot of people, if you want to sell packs, do like a 3-pack bundle or a 6-pack bundle or a 5-pack bundle, whatever you got to do to make it a reasonable thing. I would suggest however many it would be to be below, stay within a first class shipping, and price it according to that, and however many you can fit on that, and make like a little bundle like that if you don't want to break. But yeah, we can sell packs first class. I would not put them in a PWE. No. There's some tricks to sending lots of cards in a PWE. You can send a pack's worth of cards in a PWE. Sure. I don't recommend it with what you would have to do to make that a thing. And even to be a PWE, it'd be multiple ounces, so you'd have to pay more anyways. It's not really worth it. Just, sell that one pack in multiples, and then the shipping will equal out across all those cards anyways. So yeah. Collector Art House says, the reason why I asked is green screen. I tried the backgrounds in StreamYard today, and it was not butter smooth like this. If you tried like the in-package green screens, no, you gotta chroma key the green. Collector Art House, you have me on Discord. Just send me a message if you want. I'll show you how to do it. It doesn't take. It's very easy. If I can do it, shit, you can do it. You'll be good. Yeah. Twine says, my stream's interesting. Thank you. Apache. Why are we going to talk about MetaZoo? It's about time for a MetaZoo video. I like MetaZoo, they're like a yearly plan that they put out. I like that. I like that they're doing that. It's very nice to be able to look at and see, just look down the road and see what's happening with MetaZoo from a year's stance. They have 3 core sets coming out this year. Native is the next one. I really like that theming. I think it's gonna be really cool. You'll see returns of Wendigo and stuff like that. So that's gonna be a cool thing. They have callbacks, and they have a good enough base now of the popular monsters, beasties, that they can come back and make reprints or make cool cards of. I definitely think it's time to do a redesign of the cards, or it makes different versions of the beasties or the items or whatever they do to give it a little more chase. I think we're ready to move on to the next step of making tiered rarities of things, or full arts, or whatever you want to call them. I think we can do that now, and see the game progress as a TCG, and bring that modern kind of flavor to it, and they can do it their own and make it an interesting thing. They don't have to. MetaZoo is very boring right now. Even with the awesome themings and the stuff that they're doing, MetaZoo is boring. They need full arts, they need cool stuff, they need you know, not serialized cards necessarily. They need like just develop your brand so that it's interesting and I want to open your product. Throwing a serial card of a base rarity card is not interesting to me. It's not. I would rather have a full art, cool looking art of something from the series than a serialized of just the regular art. It's not interesting. It's not cool. We can grow past this. We can get, you know, more interesting stuff going. So let's up the game. Let's go to the next step, Metazu. Let's just keep it going. Mr. M says, do I have any personal investment in Pokemon Sealed? No, I do not. Everything that is sealed is a part of the store. And yeah, I don't have anything, nothing sealed personal. I did have a Celebrations ETB, but I sold that before I went to Denver Collecticon, just to fund the trip a little bit. Just Hero TCG, hello. Is TCG Players still selling on their own platform? No, I actually need to make an update video because TCG Player reached out to me and set some things straight about their relationship with Card Shop Live. They do not actually own Card Shop Live, so that is the first thing that I need to make a new video about. But I sent the person I was talking to a couple questions, and they said they're going to talk to the newly acquired like binder team if they could answer it, and then get back to me. And I haven't heard back. So once he does, and I have some more information on top of just that, I'll make another video. And it was cool. It wasn't like they were just like, "Hey, take this video down." They're very nice. You know, I sell on their platform. Like, we're buddies. It wasn't like they were threatening me or anything silly. It's just, I said something that was wrong. I need to fix it. I will fix it as soon as I get the information back. And I did take the video down. I hit it, so it's not viewable. But that is pending once they get back to me. AK Crazy Collector, what's better for a player base, Pokemon or Magic? Like, what player base do I like better? Or just, which one's bigger? Magic is definitely bigger. Will probably always be bigger. Magic has more adults and older adults to it, so they have more money to spend. If that's what you want to say is better, like, but yeah, both are staples of my store. Both are great, but I obviously enjoy the play base of Pokemon, and you know, I like talking to kids about Pokemon and what, you know, talking to them about it. But yeah, Magic people are better, higher spending customers. So again, if you want to call that better, sure, yeah. Remy says, I learned about your shop like a year ago, and ever since then, I fell in love with it. I've literally never felt so at home and so safe at a place before. Remy, that's awesome. Thank you for saying that. Man, that is super cool. So thanks for that. Twine says, what is my favorite Pokemon set? Team Rocket Returns is probably like my favorite, like, retro set. There's a lot of sets I like. My absolute favorite is probably one of the tag team sets. It's probably Cosmic Eclipse. Probably Unified Minds was cool too. I loved that Mew and Mewtwo deck. Man, all those are up there. And then, you know, even like modern is like super modern right now. Like in the past year, these sets have been great. I love Lost Origins. Lost Origins is a great set. I love Lost Origins and the stuff that came about from Lost Origins. So that's an awesome set too. They're talking about the cabinets from TCG Player, like the card storage. Yes, they're big metal cabinets, basically like big metal filing cabinets that have like nice sturdy drawers to them that you can put card boxes into, and then look through them that way. Yeah, they're super nice, super cool. But yeah, the last I heard, the company that was making them, like all those fabricators, are having shortages and having issues keeping things in stock. So they've just been super hard and super expensive, and yeah, all that stuff. So they should give direct sellers a discount on the cabinets. Sheesh. Yeah, that'd be sick. JP watches things. Can you talk about the rumors I've been hearing that they are through reprinting Sword and Shield boosters in anticipation for Scarlet and Violet? Man, I don't think they're done reprinting Scarlet or Sword and Shield. I think they will reprint sets into Scarlet and Violet, and I think that the excuses of silver borders or the MSRP increase or whatever, all that talk about that being a reason why. I think that's a lot of just theory crafting and not a lot of factual stuff based on that. If they said anything about that anywhere, I haven't seen it. But apparently they addressed the shortages and they're talking about that. So I miss things too. But I think that's all silly. People saying about the hollow borders. How card printing works is that you have a sheet of foil for the foil cards, and then you print over the top of it. The yellow borders versus the silver borders is just them removing the white block, the white block and the yellow from the cards. Just take that off, or make the print not have that on there, and then the silver borders are there. There's no difference in printing onto them currently than there is going to be in Scarlet and Violet. Okay, so it would be as easy to do that as they would be to print, theme decks boxes, or whatever what else they print at Millennium. It's as simple as that. So now they might be having some issues with like cutting, and maybe they're getting the edges all chewed up or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Sure. Changing the hollow printing around, and maybe they're using a different type of stock for it, and because they typically, every generational set, they change the hollow foil pattern, which they are in this one too. It's, things could be complicated in that, but I don't think there's anything that stopping them, or like is physically preventing them from reprinting them if they wanted to. Jake from Palatown, hey, hope you're having a great night. I am. Having a good time. No, JP, you're fine. Yeah, you can. If you just hopped in, I know people are hopping in, hopping out. No worry about it. Swami also enjoys It's a Wonderful Life. Johnson says, if I see some One Piece boosters in store, you think it's a good play? I don't know where you're seeing them at, but yeah, if they're reasonably priced, in the short term, at least they'll be overinflated and expensive, so yeah. Blindy Games, for those interested in the TCG Player fulfillment cabinets, there are $16.50 a cabinet? Oh, with a minimum order of 12 cabinets. Oh. Cool. I don't know if I can order 12 of them. Seems like a lot. What is that? 16 times 12? Almost $20,000? It's kind of a lot. It's a lot of cards, though. Hmm. Okay. Eddie Bros says, "Open your memberships, Mason. Why would you? Why would you want to? Don't waste money on a membership for me, Eddie. I'd much rather you just buy something from me. Buy something from me, and I appreciate you. And then I can, ship something to you, and we'll like. I don't want like even these people send me super chats. I appreciate you all. That's very awesome, and I appreciate you hustling. So you don't have to do that. You're fine. But I appreciate you supporting me. That's awesome. Support the store. But yeah, buy something on the website if you want to support the store. I appreciate that. So thank you. Okay. Cody says bulk is flying like crazy in Florida at 20 cents a card. No way. No way it's that much. That's crazy. Come on. I am driving to Florida in my van for 20 cents a card. I will drive down there. We drove to Georgia just to get carpet for the store. I will drive to Florida to make 10 times the amount of price that I could for bulk. Let me know. And who can take 2 million cards? Alright. Hustle and Sew. Do you foresee the prices of Crown Zenith to inflate at launch like V-Star Universe because of the hype bubble? I did talk about this a little bit earlier, but right out of the gate, next week, 2 weeks, no, yeah, 2 weeks from now, right? ETBs come out. ETBs are going to be the best product to buy anyways, so they're going to be expensive out of the gate because they have 10 packs in them. They have the cool promo. They got all the cool stuff in them. People are going to want that. And then, like I said, we're going to get products dropped periodically throughout the next couple of months, all the way into May. Which, by that point, I would think things have died down enough. But yes, I think initially, out of the gate, things are going to be super expensive. I mean, you can already buy ETBs for relatively cheap if you want to buy a case of them or whatever. So there's that. But as far as like, it's going to really depend on what those 70 art cards do and how prevalent they are across a big sample. I know people are already cracking it and already doing videos about stolen or whatever product, whatever. But I need a bigger sample size than that to like get an idea of like, okay, how many of these, or how common is it to hit an X card, and then prices to work themselves out. But again, for a set that typically has like 20 cards, there's 70 of these, so it's gonna be an up and down and bumpy road to see where these singles land at, right? So there's a lot more volatility and a lot of more chances for things to be more expensive in this set. More so than like Celebrations, more so than like Pokemon Go, more so than like Shiny Fates might be close. Shiny Fates might be close. But again, these cards are just so good. I don't know. It's gonna be it's a very unique product. I did not think they would ever make this set as packed as they did, but they did. So there's a lot to be seen yet on the demand and how much product is out there and how much people burn through it, how prevalent the each art is, like the gold rares, how prevalent are those, stuff like that is going to really dictate whether or not things are expensive and stay that way. We shall see. Swami says, I keep hearing Shadow Realm after the Squeak stream, and I am liking it. Yeah. Shadow Realm is a thing. The Swami Realm, yeah. Felipe says, what do you think will MSRP price raise do the market? What do I think it will do? yeah, I mean, if it's anything like the Magic MSRP increase, it's gonna put a real damper on people wanting to buy product just because the initial shock of seeing something like for 15% more is it's never a good thing, right? So it's gonna turn a lot of people off. It's gonna turn a lot of people to maybe buying packs versus boxes, or it's gonna move people away from maybe buying packs entirely and just like, all right, I'm just gonna buy singles. Screw it, it's too much. $4.50 a pack is just is too goofy, too much money. But people will get used to it. They'll settle down. But yes, I think Scarlet and Violet. If they can make the set seem like it's worth it, people will probably just swallow the pill and pay it. But I think if it's just like a regular old normal base set, we could potentially see people not wanting to pay that much and just reject it for sure. So it'll be interesting. We'll see what they do. All right, Cody has a hookup. Coliseum of Comics. Take them to your bulk. Oh, you're selling it for 20 cents a card. Well, what? That's different. What? Come on. Got my hopes up. I was gonna gas the van up tomorrow to head down there. Man. Mr. Ryan saying, looking cozy? Yeah, I am. In my little Cardinal hoodie. Feeling cozy. David, I was wondering if you had $1,000 to invest, on what direction you would take considering the current market for booster boxes ETBs. If I had $1,000 to just throw and throw into the void and just not make money, potentially. In looking for the last video that I did, there's a lot of gold item cards and cheap supporter cards out there that if they got reprinted and like 4x to the price that they are currently, that you could actually make some money. Most of those would not, but it would be a fun play to see and buy them for $3 a card, and if they go up to 25, 30, 35, 40, that'd be a neat little come up if that was to hit. Alex Brecken says, how do they not own Card Shop Live? Interesting. Yeah, I was told that the acquisition agreement was that Card Shop Live would move independent, and that they would operate. I think they were acquired another way with Channel Fireball, and it wasn't part of the acquisition of the whole Channel Fireball binder POS thing. It was a separate thing. That I don't know if they're doing their own thing completely now, or if they I don't know. I did not get details. I'm not going to speculate on what the deal was, but I was told that it was not part of it. Very sleepy. Hi. How long do you wait before you buy cards from the latest Pokemon set? Do you wait until the following set comes out? Like, as far as like what the floor is? I think like a month after, prices are pretty much settled to where they aren't anything like silly. You're not gonna like completely lose your butt on something. Higher rarities, who knows? But as far as like, if you just want to like collect all the EXs, or well, EXs now, but V Maxes, those types of cards, about a month out, you're good. You're not gonna see a whole lot of movement lower than that. Writer Nick says, "How much was your my card sorting robot? My card sorting robot was probably a lot cheaper than what they are now, but I think we leased it for a year, and then they gave us the option to buy it outright instead of sending it back, which got us. But no, I'm happy we did because we've had it for many years now, and it's done a lot of good work for us. They have like a plan that you pay yearly for maintenance and parts and stuff like that. They'll send you them for free, so you don't have to like figure it out or buy it from them. You pay that yearly, but we end up paying I think 16,000 for the robot total. Like we leased it for a year, and that was like $3 or $4 grand, maybe five grand. But then we just paid the rest of it. So, okay, it's gonna be ours now. And like I said, we don't regret it. We got a lot of work out of it. I like it a lot, so it's a lot of fun. And it's a good little worker bee. Pee Wee says, "Don't forget to finish the pastry off behind you, Mason." I think those are cookies. Those are cookies back there. I don't have it pulled up, so I can't show you and like right in the center of the screen, there's a cookie. Cookies. Yeah, Cody was over 10K for sure. I'm sure. And like I said, they've probably gone up since then. John Doe says, "My background calls for some Chilling Rain opening." I don't have Chilling Rain right now. You know how sad it is to have had, like, at one point, like, 400 boxes of Chilling Rain and probably 250 ETBs of Chilling Rain, and then now, just now, to have sold through it all. It's crazy. What a time. What a time. Ancient Mew dropping the Discord link. Thanks for that. Here's a great question. B, I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your last name, so I'm not gonna try. But B says, "Does a card's meta popularity influence non-playability collector popularity?" Whew. Does a card's meta popularity influence non-player collector popularity? Not necessarily, though. Obviously, the prices kind of compound when there's like a full art. Well, this is a bad example, but Marnie. Marnie's a good playable card, good character, and the art, being a full art, is good. So it has all the things going for it to make that a good card, and dummy expensive. But is it popular to collectors because it's playable? Probably not. Same thing with like Lugia V right now. Lugia V is still holding strong, like a $7 regular V from the set of Silver Tempest, which is kind of a silly thing, even this far out after release. But would the Lugia V alt art be as expensive as it is because it's playable? Potentially. But to say that a card is popular to collectors because it was popular in the meta, I don't know if that's necessarily true. Unless that card, like maybe like won a Worlds or like won a big tournament for somebody, and it was super like meta relevant, and then it has a nostalgic presence like that would make people want it. Like there's like EX cards from like Diamond and Pearl and stuff like that were meta good cards, so they're going to be expensive. But no example of that like comes to mind where because it was good in the game, people want to buy it. I'm trying to think of things and I can't. No one's out there buying Shaman EXs because they're good in the game. You know, they're buying Shaman EXs because it's a good card, a good looking card. Yeah, nothing comes to mind like that. That is a good question though, B. Thanks for that. Kraken packs. Beard is looking freaking good, dude. I'm trying. Look, the wife finally signed off, said it was okay, and that it was good, and that she liked it. So I guess it's staying around for a little bit longer. Eager Film says, pro or con for Pokemon getting rid of yellow borders? I didn't mind the yellow. I really didn't. I'm used to it at this point, right? But I definitely see aesthetically they are better looking. A lot of cards are aesthetically better looking in the Japanese versions that are either the hollow border or just silver borders in general. So I'm not against it. I was not strong one way or the other. A card frame has a lot to do with the identity of that card game, right? Magic has and had for a very, very long time black borders on their cards. They just have. The black borders of these cards are what I think of when I think of a Magic card, right? MetaZoo has a red border on their cards. I think of, if I see a card game with a red border around it from a far away, somebody sitting at a table, I go, oh, they're playing MetaZoo. I haven't ever seen that, but if there was people actually playing MetaZoo, I would see it and be like, oh, they have red borders on the cards. They're playing MetaZoo. Pokemon, the yellow borders, if I saw people with yellow bordered cards, oh, that's Pokemon. I don't have that now. I don't have that identity thing that I can just say, oh, those aren't Uno cards. They're Pokemon cards. So I miss having the identity of that will be weird. But I think we will all grow and can agree that aesthetically the cards look better with a silver and the hollow borders. I can't really make an argument against it. So, Howdy King, he says, Kraken Packs. Hope you and the family are having a good one. Maybe a cozy winter evening. Like Mason's totally genuine background here. That's right. Ray says, I was told there was hoodies on the site. I cannot find them. Please, tech support, help me. Ray, they are in the pre-order area of this website. I know the website sucks. The website sucks. And people make comments, and I understand. It sucks. We are in transition between a point of sales that supported the website, and the point of sales that we have now is currently, just talked to them yesterday about them getting Shopify integrated and having the website integrate with the point of sales. So that will be coming back eventually, just not right this second, and it's going to take a little bit. So we're at the in between phase between things. So the website sucks. I know it sucks. I'm sorry. We tried to make it a little easier. Just if you want to buy a hoodie or buy merch or buy anything like that, you can go to the pre-order tab. I'm eventually gonna make like a Cardinal merch thing so that you guys want to support the store. I appreciate you so much if you want to do that. We'll have dice and play mats and stuff like that, and then you can buy those and support this. I appreciate that. So that'll be coming back in its full glory soon. Soon is in text, quotes, but it's something they are actively working on. It's actively happening. I am going to be in the beta program for this point of sales to get it working well. So, very, very soon we'll have it up and running. If you think very, very soon is like 3 months from now. Thank you, though. I appreciate everybody wanting to buy things from us. I mean, it means a lot to me. So thank you. People are spamming exclamation mark raffle in the chat to try to win a hoodie. That is not a thing. Sorry. Alright, Plops. Plops, I can't do your name. But just getting into vintage again. I went to an expo and found some great deals. Why are deals so much better in person than TCG Player and eBay? They are so much better in person because shipping is a real bitch. And it's very expensive to ship things. Uh, Especially vintage stuff that, has that kind of value range of like, it's better than like $5, but it's not going to be like $20. They're right in that range of like, it's kind of wishy-washy whether or not I would want to send it with tracking or not. If you get over $20, then I'm going to send it with tracking, and but yeah, shipping is such a bummer on TCG Player, on eBay, on all that stuff. So doing it in person, we don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about somebody saying that they didn't get something and scamming me when they did get it, when it was sent in an envelope. I don't have to worry about the post office returning it, 2 months or after the fact that I sent it out because I didn't pay enough for postage, even though I did, and they said I didn't. But yeah, it takes a lot of the variables out of there. So yeah, people are definitely willing to cut you a deal in person just because you're there. I don't have to worry about a return. I don't have to worry about shipping. I don't have to pay shipping. It's all there. If you're using cash, there's no credit card fees. There's no middleman fees with eBay's and TCG Player to worry about. That 14%, 15%, whatever it is. Like, yeah, you're going to get and should get a better deal in person than on these websites. For sure. But good for you. Awesome you getting deals. And yeah, vintage is in a weird spot right now. It still sells very well. Even like the poor shape stuff. So it's just prices haven't gone, or it's less than what it was, which is good. It's where it should be for there's being so many of these cards out there. So it's fine. Kevin says, I would say my champ is better because it has plates. I have no idea what that could mean. Very interesting. Don't know what that is about. Wheels Warehouse says there's a limited amount of hoodies, Ray, all numbered out of 30. That's what I hear. That is a false statement. The hoodies are not limited. I mean, there is a limited amount of them, but they're not numbered, they're not serialized, they're not signed. I do like sign the packing slip that says thank you on it. I'll write that on there for you. But yeah, there's no chase. There's no like chase pop for the hoodies. Every hoodie that you buy is just you throwing us a couple dollars, and I appreciate you. So thank you. Gaming Bear says, have a good night. It's 3 a.m. I gotta go. Thanks, Gaming Bear, for hanging out. Appreciate you. Ray did find the hoodie section, so he's there. He's in. I appreciate you, Ray, for buying one. Ray, funny enough, fun fact about me, Ray sold me my first ever graded slab at Denver Collecticon. For my personal collection, I bought a graded slab, a light Arcanine, and it was from him. So, shout out Ray. Thank you, Ray. Ernie says, please, Mason, the numbers, what do they mean? Man, right now, the numbers aren't making a lot of sense, I'll be completely honest. So, yeah. White Fang's in here. Hey, Mason. Hello to you. I appreciate you hopping in. Hello. Old Bull says, what do you think about the new Pokemon set? Looking good. Alt arts are back. No sign of any rainbow rares anywhere. So, it's all coming together, folks. It's all looking good. They're still spoiling stuff, so there's still a chance for other things to pop out of the woodwork. But so far, so good. Looking okay. Cody says, I'm sad to admit that as a game store, but we are completely out of booster boxes and packs. Serious drought right now. Yes, same. I have very slim pickings for Silver Tempest. I think I have Fusion Strike left in single packs. No booster boxes of anything except Battle Styles. Pokemon says, alright, I'm here. We can start now. Sorry, Pokemon. Z and G's here. Look, Z. James. First of all, congratulations for getting 19,600 subscribers. Huge milestone for you. I'm so happy for you, and I cannot wait for the 2K celebration next year when it happens, when you hit 20K. Uh, it's going to be super hype. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to support you. I'm so proud of you. Uh, keep hustling. You're doing great. Kraken Pack says wife approval is all that a beard needs. Absolutely correct. Cody says I'm gonna create my own TSG with yellow borders just to confuse you. Um, good luck. Oak says Japanese cards have done just fine without yellow borders. That's fair. That's fair. Absolutely. Japan. Ancient Me says Japan will probably change back to yellow now that the U.S. is copying them. I mean, you're right. ZNG says they're ready for black bordered Pokemon. What are they? We have had black borders because we've had the Prism cards had black borders and they look sick. They were cool. I like the Prism cards. They're really cool looking. I'm sorry. Again, is that an L or a capital I? I don't know. Liao. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Which new POS company are you switching to? Right now we use a company called Fulcrum. They are a video game focused point of sales. We had to switch them because, well, they're good, but they have individual item numbers for their items. They don't just use a SKU. They have like a customized. This is really nerdy for people that like really care, but I'm telling you because you asked. They have individual item codes, so I know this version of Mario Kart from this version of Mario Kart, and that when you sell something, you know for sure that it's that item, so that you can track things like your cost of goods, how much you paid for that item. It can be tracked, and you can track your profits better. That's a major selling point. And then they do multi-store, which Binder point of sales was not able to do. So that's why we had to move point of sales. Here we go. People are talking about yellow. Martin says, if I see red borders, I'm thinking trainer decks. What do you mean? Which would be more prevalent in my game store? People playing MetaZoo or people playing with trainer deck Bs? Don't make me say it. The punchline is there. Insert your own laugh if you want to. Zungfunk says, how has the in-store traffic been since after the holidays? After holidays, our busiest time was actually not the week before Christmas. I mean, it was busy, obviously, but the week after Christmas, people getting that grandma money and going out there and buying things, that was huge this year, and we saw a big, huge sales uptick in the last couple weeks of the year. So that was really cool. We call them Meemaw bucks. Meemaw was definitely paying out some cash this year because we were getting it. So thanks, Meemaw. Ancient Mew says we need a Krabby Altart. Sure, why not? Question by Cody. Here's a deep one. Mason, do you ever chase the chase? Okay. I'm interested. My favorite thing in the world is wheeling and dealing in person. Buying stuff from someone and selling it to another on the same day is the best. Yes, that is tons of fun. I love, like at Denver Collecticon, I was like in the zone, right? Because that's like, as an owner and as somebody that works in the industry, that is fun. Wheeling and dealing, talking to people in person. It's not over text. It's not in an email. It's not in eBay Messenger. It's I am wheeling and dealing and haggling with you in person. You're haggling with me. It's openly known that we're going to haggle, and it's my desire to sell it versus your desire to buy it. That's the only thing I play, and that dance is a lot of fun. Absolutely. And yeah, we'll do the same thing if somebody brings me a collection, or I deal with somebody in the store. I don't negotiate prices in the store. I'm sorry, it is what it is. But definitely go back and forth with card assessments, what they're buying and selling from me, getting credit for those sorts of things, how much credit you're going to get, that kind of stuff. We can have some fun with if you want. So that is a lot of fun. That is the fun part of doing the business and having fun, is the buying selling aspect on a in-person level. It's a lot of fun. You're right. I've bought some crazy things. I have sold some crazy things. I have bought things that I thought there was no way in hell I was going to sell it. And then I did sell it. And there's some things that I bought and paid really good on because I thought it would sell really fast. And I still own that thing somewhere. And it has moved. And I've probably lost tons of money. So that's definitely a thing. But that is part of the game. That is part of the fun, for sure. Kevin says we need a Skyla alt art. I mean, she's got enough full arts. She's okay. Fairly sleepy. Do you have any stories of potential fake card sellers? Yeah, I mean, just today I've had kids come in with fake Pokemon cards, and they said, "I want to get this graded. Where do I go to grade it?" It's, innocent question. They didn't know it was not a real card, but yeah, breaking that down and having to tell them that is kind of a bummer. Sucks to do that. But I've had kids come in with entire binders of full fake cards, and they're like, "I want to get a new Xbox One. I don't want to sell my Pokemon cards to do it. Here you go." And hand me the whole binder. And the entire thing, page after page after page after page, is fake cards. It's a bummer. That's a rough one to try to navigate. And bad enough, the parent thought I was trying to get one over on him. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Look, I can show you a real version of this exact card versus yours and show you why it's not real. But yeah, definitely happens. Yeah, people trying to sell fake slabs. People trying to sell fake booster boxes. I've bought Gundams from people, and they had a burnt out spoon in it from, fill in the blank. Wild things. Let me tell you. I could probably, if I had to sit down and write them out, the stories, I could probably make some pretty entertaining videos. Stephen Callaghan says, I am also an LGS owner. Good luck out there. Godspeed and good sales. Thank you so much for mentioning there are 2 Evolving Skies packs and Divergent Power Tins. Broke all mine down yesterday. Yes, King, make that money. Absolutely. Yes, I broke down some Divergent Tins today because we had some over here at the Middletown store that we're not selling. It's like, all right, time to bust them, get them out of there. And then I sold all the Evolving Skies today. Goodbye. $7 a pack. Goodbye. That's where we're at, guys. That is the life. Dan's in here. Hello, Dan. Says get those hoodies. Thank you so much. Professor Oak still dropping the link. Ray says, sorry about fleecing you on the Light Arcanine. Sorry about that. You had a real strong offer that you gave me. But I think I won that one. And I paid more than what you were telling me. So I think I won, frankly. CG says, 19.6k the fourth time is the charm. Man, I hope. I mean, all jokes aside, I hope. David says, do you recommend selling on eBay or TCG Player? What's the difference? I'm like 3 months into the hobby and want to start a seller's account to build my reputation as a seller. They are very similar. They both have a very distinct difference in purpose and the types of things that you can sell on there and what sells the best. eBay is for slabs. eBay is for older stuff, obscure stuff, maybe things that are really damaged, or maybe things that are really, really good condition and that you want to get a premium for because they're in good condition. eBay is really good about all those types of things. If you have staples, modern cards, modern things that have some value, and you want to sell them quickly and just kind of get through them, TCG Player is the way to go for sure. They're about the same as far as the fees are kind of the same. TCG Player is probably a little higher. I think maybe a couple percentage points higher. But eBay has tracked envelope shipping. That's a good thing that TCG Player doesn't have. TCG Player doesn't even have integration with any sort of shipping service. So that's a bummer. That sucks. We have to go to like stamps.com and copy and paste addresses and print out on envelopes, which is goofy, but that's what we do. But yeah, they're about the same. They both have their uses. We sell on TCG Player mainly, just because we're a store that has modern mostly, but like old cards sell on TCG Player. It's not that they don't. It's just that they don't move as fast, and people don't like to buy from TCG Player because they don't have the pictures. The pictures definitely help, and help with sales. So if you have like something expensive that's older, and you want to put pictures along with it and sell it faster, that's going to be the way to do it. Sell it on eBay for sure. Is there a best offer on the hoodie? There is not a best offer on the hoodie. Thomas sent me another $2. Thank you. Just did my LLC. Should have my IEN, which is your federal business number, by Monday. Absolutely. Good for you. Congrats. Welcome to the shit show that is selling Pokemon cards, or whatever you're selling. Whatever. But good luck. It's not an easy thing to do right now, most of the time. So you're at the bottom of the mountain, so hopefully you at least enjoy the hike. Thoughts on the Dragon Ball Super TCG? Is there room to grow? Dragon Ball Super has seen a little uptick in the last year. A lot of people just want to collect it. Playable side is kind of, it's a Bandai game, so LGS's hate it. Bandai, newsflash, or I'm going to do a video about this, but all the better. I will show you what it's like to try to get organized play for Bandai. I'm going to do that. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to make a video about it. That's going to be out there in the ether. I gotta write it down so I forget. We will look at Bandai's organized play website, and we'll go through it together and see if we can figure it out. And then you'll see the kind of hell that they put stores through to try to get stuff. That's a video. That's a hell of a video right there. I'm excited about that one. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, Dragon Ball Super. It's hard to get. It's hard to get. They sell out immediately if you don't pre-order it, and then you don't see any more of it until after the hype is all gone. So who cares? It does well. It goes through cycles, and ups and downs, and people that want it and then don't want it. It's just as a total package, and from a playable, like, supporting aspect, Bandai's the worst. They're the worst to try to do organized play for. So that's why LGSs don't like Digimon. That's why they don't like Dragon Ball Super. That's why they don't like. I mean, they probably carry One Piece if they could get it, but whether they have organized play with it or not. But all those games, all the Bandai games, they're just so bad at organized play. That's why game stores don't carry these products. Cody says, does your distributor rep ever just ignore you? I love having a massive order on hold with no response of what's going on. Sometimes I really hate distros. I love my sales rep from Southern. He is the most honest, the most straightforward, the most perfect sales rep. He is a good dude. I have no complaints about that sales rep. Everybody else, that's why I don't order from everybody else. I've gone through everybody else and had crappy sales reps from all of them. So I've gotten to Southern that treats me the best and take care of me, and they don't drop the ball sometimes, most of the time. Most of the time they don't. Sometimes they do. But my sales rep cares, and he cares that I'm doing well. So that's all that matters about supporting me. So even if I get something cheaper somewhere else, I'm going to go through Southern because I get it the next day, and then I have a decent sales rep that's going to respond to me. My Alliance sales rep that I have to order Dragon Ball Super and all that from, I've tried calling him several times. I have never been able to get a hold of him. He sends me emails. I know he still works there. I know that he's... but yeah, every time I try to call him, he does not pick up the phone. And a lot of stores are like that. A lot of distribution and wholesalers in general are like that. They must be making a lot of money where they don't care about answering phone calls, is the only thing I can figure. Jaren says, are they not going to reprint sets with yellow borders after switching to silver? We talked about that a little bit. Nobody knows for sure, but it is a simple thing. So to switch from one set to the next, not a big deal. So the only thing that would prevent them from doing that is that they don't want to. That's the only thing that makes sense. Nick's here, old school Pokemon. Car Shop must be killing it to be able to afford a house like that. Man, we are some ways away. I'll do a couple more, guys. We'll wrap it up at 11:30 because I'll head home and call it quits there. Appreciate everybody hanging out. I have the live chat pulled up off YouTube, so I'm like watching. Still 100 people out here. So awesome. Oh, Brad Mills responded on Facebook. Hello, Brad. Hope to come out after you move. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're not moving away. I heard that you were moving, and I was worried that you were moving away, so I'm glad you're not moving away. But yes, I do miss you guys. Just come out when you can. We'll be here. B saying again, how do you handle rude, belligerent customers at the beginning of your car store journey to now? Um, I never really took crap from anybody. And then now I just don't. I just don't need your business that much. It's just I'm not gonna put up with silliness and people being just absolutely insane. I don't need your money that bad. I don't need whatever you're selling to me that bad. I'm doing you a favor by buying anything from you, especially right now. Like, if I don't buy it, where are you gonna go? So that's kind of where they're at. And once I tell people that, you know, they normally settle down or they leave. And if they want to leave, goodbye. Man, I've said that to so many people. Goodbye as they walk away. That's normally my as they stomp away, cussing. Timo Main says, I've watched your videos and you said sometimes you break down ETBs. How can I buy the sleeves? You want to buy the ETB sleeves? Why? They're bad. They're really bad. Especially the recent ones. They're so bad. Timo, send me an email if you want to buy my ETB sleeves. I have like probably 100 of them if you want to buy them. Rattle's here? Rattle, we were just talking about you. In a non-slanderal, not a slight against you way. That's being honest. We were no Rattle slander. Yeah, Tom's got his LLC. Good for him. Awesome. Nick is pointing out Mad Al distribution. Not sure why that is. Man, I'm not gonna be able to get to this stuff because there's so much. We can just do this forever. This is why it's so much fun. I can just go through the chat. I don't even have to have a topic. I can just read the chat and just have plenty to talk about, just nonstop. Pokemon says the old Tyranitar tins they repacked and they had at Walmart. They had 3 Evolving Skies packs in them. Yeah, I don't trust the ones from distribution though. I'm gonna buy all those. They're gonna have Fusion Strike in them, and I'm gonna be mad. So I'm not gonna do that. I can't. I'm not gonna risk it. Nick's saying that he watched somebody with the live on Pokemart. Pokemart reached out and asked if I want to do a live with them. I never responded. I feel bad. I should probably reach back out to him. Because I totally would. I like doing lives. It was just, I think he asked me like during the holidays. I'm like, man, now's not a great time. I might reach back out now. Pokemart, if you're here and watching this, I'm sorry. I will very happily be on and do a live with you now. Absolutely. Nick says, hope TCG Player improves backend and starts offering standard envelope bulk shipping. Yes. They did just update TCG Player. If you go and you look at listings with pictures, they have the zoom feature that works identical to how it works on eBay. It's coming. It's happening. They're doing it. Sniffix says, do you ship hoodies international? I ship to Canada and Mexico. That's the only international that I ship from the website. Everything else is, I have to worry about taxes and fees and different stuff like that. I have to charge and account for with taxes, and it's just not worth it to me to have to worry about that. And I'd say to send you something and then I screw something up, and then you have to go and pay like $40 to get it from your customs people. I just don't want to have to worry about that. So Cody was saying that he had to tell somebody that their tabernacle was fake. That's a feels bad. Yeah, for sure. Definitely have had expensive cards come in and they be fake. Yes. Happy Sanjo's here. Hello. Been collecting since a few weeks before Silver Tempest came out. I'm glad I found your channel. Man, people worry about this hobby, but look, Happy Sanjo just got into this hobby a couple months ago. We're doing okay, guys. We're doing okay. Happy Sanjo, I don't know if you just were here for my rant about Digimon, but it was rough. I like Digimon. The card game is fun from what I hear. It just had such a bad release, and getting it going was rough. And you know, if you don't have the base set stuff, it's just so rough. Nick was saying if I work with Sam. No, my rep from Southern is not Sam. Cody says, I'm going to try to run Run Piece on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Not the greatest time slot, but the only one available. Look, if they want to play, and you don't have a place locally that will host it otherwise, do it. See what's up. If you have like the tournament support, like yes, absolutely run it. Yes. Matt says, what do you think of Flesh and Blood? Yeah, Flesh and Blood is awesome. We're doing a ProQuest qualifier for the calling events at our store this month. We're doing a 1K for it. So again, if you're local and you play Flesh and Blood, if you want to come on down and participate in our 1K Flesh and Blood tournament, it's going to be great. It's on the website, cardinalgaming.com. You can pre-register, and all the information is on there, like formats and what you got to know. So hop on there if you want to be interested in that. Marshall Weberson here. Appreciate you saying hey. Grim says, question about YouTube videos. Do you make more from advertising if we watch entire ads as opposed to skipping them? Grims, I make more money if you... I don't know how it works, really. It would make sense that I make more money if you watch them all the way through. A lot of people complain about the ads. I have YouTube Premium, and yeah, I know it's expensive, but it's... I watch so much stuff on YouTube. I don't watch TV. I don't watch like HBO a lot. I mean, my wife watches some stuff on there, but like I don't watch anything on TV. I'm just hanging out, and I just sit here and watch YouTube and for hours. So that's what I do. I watch YouTube, and the what is it, $20-25 bucks, whatever it is, it's worth it. I got like the family plan, and I, have my son and my wife and everybody has YouTube Premium. I don't have to worry about what the ads that run. And with YouTube Premium, it's basically like you watching all the ads and doing. I get more money if you watch with YouTube Premium. So do that if you want to like support everybody and you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's money, but it's cool. Okay, real quick. Bust through these. Probably try to go really fast. Pokemon says, how many cards did you get shipped tonight? Absolutely 0. Thank you for noticing. Some LGS are closed down in my area because they can't keep their low margins. Online businesses are killing them. Yeah, I talked about that earlier about just the cycle, the grind cycle of not flipping packs, not flipping boxes, but flipping cases in multiple cases, and that people got so efficient and so quick, and were so happy to sell those so fast that that's why we ran out of product so fast. That's why we don't have any Silver Tempest, is because people were just like, get it out of here. I paid $540 for this case, $560, let's go. And that's how we got to where we're at, and why we don't have product right now. That's probably why. Pokenology is here. Everybody's coming at the last minute, so appreciate you guys just hopping in. Like I said, I'm going to hop off here in just a couple seconds. I'm trying to look for a couple quick little things, see if I can get anything. Hazy Jane says, I love how you never seem to get much work done during these. Yeah, because I'm just here to talk to you, for real. It's really, I'm not. If I think of to grab a card and print it, then, or print a label, I'm good, but yeah. John Doe asks what my favorite Sword and Shield set is besides Evolving Skies. I like Lost Origin. Lost Origin is probably my favorite set. And Sword and Shield. From a personal bias, I like it more than Evolving Skies. I just like the flavor of it. But yeah, I think Evolving Skies is the big winner, of course. Swami says, which Discord are you popping in tonight? Man, I'll be around. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Thanks so much. Thanks for the ideas for videos. I can just cut these down and do a bunch of videos and just talk about the same stuff. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the likes, the shares. I know that some people bought stuff on the website, so thank you if you did. I appreciate that. It means a lot. And I'll see you guys in a little bit, huh? Thanks. Have a good night.